My dad, out of the kindness of his heart, brought the daughter of his late brother-in-arms back to the company for an internship. Who would have thought the very first sentence she said after taking the job was, "I suppose working here is fine, but please, President Shu, don't use excuses to get close to me, and definitely don't catch feelings for me." In the meeting room, several high-level managers were completely stunned, looking at each other as the atmosphere became awkward to the extreme. Only I looked at the cold, arrogant face of Su Yuanting, and my heart didn't wave a single bit of jealousy or anger, because I knew Su Yuanting, just like me, had also been reborn. In the past life, when my dad brought the orphan of his brother-in-arms, Su Yuanting, back to the Shu Group, I fell in love at first sight with this woman, who possessed a cold temperament and outstanding talent. As the heir of the Shu Group, I used all my connections and resources to personally guide her to get familiar with the business operations, clearing every obstacle for her, painstakingly nurturing her from an office rookie into the youngest vice president of the Shu Group. However, the very first thing she did when she sat in the vice president's chair was to join hands with her ex-boyfriend, Lu Jingshan, the crown prince of our rival Hang Yuan Group, to short the stock of the Shu Group, taking down the enterprise my family spent 3 generations painstakingly building. I still clearly remember that year. She wore a sharp tailor-made suit, standing in the meeting room, right in front of my parents announcing the Shu Group's bankruptcy. Before leaving, her gaze was cold to the absolute extreme. "There is no love in the business world, only interests. Safe travels, Shu Yi." Now looking back at this aloof and arrogant demeanor of Su Yuanting, I only felt disgusted. "Dad, it seems like Miss Su is not very satisfied with our company's arrangement. How about we switch to someone else? Let's not waste an internship spot." "Huh, I didn't mean that. Don't misinterpret my meaning. Shu Yi, I already told you yesterday, don't look for ways to strike up a conversation, and don't even dream about getting close to me. This is my private car. I don't have the habit of sharing a car with others. Get out of the car right now. I'm just hitching a ride for a short distance." "Do you really need to overreact like that?" "Uncle Wong drive." "Yes, young master." "No way, Su Yuanting. Did you really start working at the Shu Group's headquarters? I heard that regular employees in this building, working for 3 years, aren't even guaranteed to become permanent. You're just an intern and you got straight in. So jealous. With this kind of connection, won't you be moving up in the world in a single step? Our great beauty, Su, this weekend is the birthday of the 6th young master. You have to take us to broaden our horizons at the Shu Group's high-end club, okay?" Right. I've wanted to go in there and see for a long time. Sister Su makes some arrangements. The company has regulations. That club is only used for hosting business guests. It's not open to outsiders. Yuanting, what you're saying is not right. How could our young master Shu be an outsider? He's your boyfriend after all." "Exactly, just go say a word to young master." "Shu, how could it not work out when the niece is the one asking? Besides, aren't you living at the Shu family's house?" Right. The place where Sister Yuanting stays is the Dingsheng Villa area, which is incredibly luxurious. Over there, the family manages things very strictly. They don't let strangers through the door. How about I ask the club side and see? Then it's decided. Okay, let me go talk to Uncle Shu. It shouldn't be an issue. As expected, a beauty never lets us down. Why didn't I discover before that Su Yuanting was such a hypocritical woman? Clearly, she's a dependent living off of others. Yet she can keep a straight face and use the Shu family name, claiming the family manages things strictly. If I go downstairs right now and expose her, I wonder how spectacular the scene will be. Uncle Wang, help me extract the camera footage in front of the company tonight. All the angles that can view the public square area, back them all up. Good morning, Yuanting. Come have breakfast, child. Uncle Shu, I have something I want to discuss with you. This weekend, my friend is having a birthday party, and I use our group's high-end club to host the party. This woman really has the nerve to ask. You're saying you want to host a party at the Shu Group's club? Yuanting, that place is for hosting business guests. It's the company's property. Is borrowing it for just a few hours not allowed either, Uncle? I already promised them, Uncle Shu. The club is really not convenient. It's company property, not a private venue. The weekend hasn't arrived yet. You can take the time to explain it to your friends. Yuanting, you're not having breakfast anymore. I'm not hungry. Yuanting, wait, Yuanting. You just started working now. It's a critical period for gaining experience. You must prioritize your work and stay away from people from the Hang Yuan group. Do you understand? I really appreciate Uncle Shu looking out for me, but that doesn't mean you can interfere in my private life. Maybe I need guidance, but I don't need others dictating things. Dad, respect the destiny of others and drop the habit of trying to save everyone. Isn't this what you taught me before, Shu Yi? Don't give me that sarcastic talk. So what if you have money? I've experienced a wealthy life before. It's nothing special. This time I won't let go of Jingshan. Drop the attitude. If that's the case, why don't you just resign and quit? Your compensation will remain unchanged. Go process your resignation paperwork today. I'll personally ask HR to handle it for you. You don't have the right to fire me. Uncle Shu was the one who told me to intern at the company. You two stop arguing. Leave the house a bit earlier so you won't be late for work. Dad is still soft-hearted. Looks like I need to add some fuel to the fire. Dad, my stomach hurts. I won't be able to go on the inspection with you. Is it serious? Do we need to call a doctor? Just an old issue. I'll be fine after a short rest. Don't let it ruin your schedule, Dad. Now that Dad is gone, the stage for this drama is fully set. Hanshin, let's hang out for lunch today. Call the boys, too. At the usual place. Young Master Shu, why are we eating out? The Cantonese food made by your private chef is top tier. 156 eating out has a better vibe. Ăn bên ngoài mới có không khí. After eating, let's head to my office to chat. That's where the elite gather. Brothers, look what I just found. Young Master Miss Su's friends have entered your office and are rummaging through the filing cabinets. Should we stop them? It's fine. Just relaxing a bit on the weekend. Looking at some documents won't hurt anything. Su Wanting, you better not disappoint me. Are you guys done eating? If you're done, let's head straight up to my office. Let's go. I want to see what new project you're cooking up. The real show is about to begin. Young Master, the Hang Yuan group has been led to the lounge downstairs. Miss Su and Young Master Lu are currently still in the lounge inside your office. The lounge, brothers, the two of them must be in the office, discussing business plans. Let's go check it out. That intern Su Yuanting, why is she inside your office? And Lu Jingshan from Hang Yuan is here too. What the hell are they doing at your company? I have no idea either. Hey, can I take a few photos? Are you guys asking for a death wish? Get the hell out. Who do you think you are? You dare tell us to get out on the Shu family's turf? You guys are violating our privacy. Oh, so you actually know the words violating privacy? Then this makes things easy. Su Yanting, you've got some nerve. Bringing people into my office to rummage through documents, and even trying to steal trade secrets, since you like him so much. Why don't you just take the Shu family's shares and gift them to him too? Now take your boyfriend and get the hell out of the Shu group. Yuanting, what's going on? Didn't you say? The Shu family treats you like their own daughter, and you'd be running this company sooner or later. Shu Yi, nice calculation. You just want to be with me, don't you? In your dreams. Su Yuanting, is your brain underdeveloped? Or is your cerebellum incomplete? If you're sick, go see a doctor. Don't bark nonsense here. Jingshan, this is a trap by Shu Yi. His goal is to drive a wedge between us. I don't give a damn about your messy drama. Get lost. Xu Yi, save your petty schemes. Don't think doing this can tear us apart. I'd rather be with a dog than look for you. Miss Su, what kind of man would actually like a woman who makes a scene in another company? Don't try to play the tragic heroine here, you're just flattering yourself. And another thing, aren't you just an orphan sponsored by the Shu Group? The orphan of a brother in arms. Then why is everyone outside discounting you as an elite study abroad student? That's not right though. Last time I saw her stepping down from a Rolls Royce. Isn't Shu Yi's private car a Rolls Royce? But it's weird. What right does she have to be so arrogant in young Master Shu's office? Then, her dad was once a brother in arms who saved my dad's life. The two had a good relationship. She returned after studying abroad with no one to rely on. My dad, out of kindness, arranged for her to intern at the company. That made her hallucinate that I had feelings for her, constantly spouting delusional nonsense. Shu Yi, you're lying. Clearly it was always you who clung to me and wouldn't let go. You've watched too many dramas, thinking you're the female lead or something. Get out, all of you, get the hell out of my office. Oh my, she didn't even check whose company this is. And yet she dares to tell young Master Shu, the owner, to get lost. This girl is seriously tripping. Everything is only just beginning, Su Yuanting. What you owe the Shu family, I will get it all back piece by piece. I didn't expect Brother Su's daughter to become this kind of person. Bringing outsiders into the company, to rummage through confidential documents. Is she doing this to trample my old face into the dirt? Let her go. This incident has thoroughly infuriated me. Good saves me the trouble of wasting my breath. You guys are kicking me out now, but 3 months later, even if you kneel and beg me, I won't come back. I'll show you guys who the real winner is. I could faintly guess why she was so confident. Coming up in the business world, there's a massive bidding project. This is a perfect opportunity for the new generation of entrepreneurs to showcase their talent. She probably thinks she's the chosen female lead. Too bad she doesn't know how she actually won in the past life. Uncle Wong helped me book a flight, the fastest flight to New York. In addition, help me find a Chinese student studying for an MBA named Bai Mu currently at Wharton. That's right. Find a way to contact her. The heir of the Shu Group flew halfway across the globe just to find an MBA student who hasn't even graduated yet. Speak, what's this about? Bai Mu. There's a bidding project back home. I need someone who can take charge. Not my company from the past life, but my newly established investment management company. What do you know? I know that in the past life, your talent was buried. The past life. What will you give me? Startup capital, independent decision-making power, and a level playing field. No shady business. No backing connections. We speak strictly with capability. Deal. The phone. Why didn't I receive the notification for making it to the next round? The judges graded collectively, so there must be fraud in the review. Someone is definitely playing dirty. Your qualification requirements really haven't met the standard for this round. Yai, why are you guys here? It must be you fox, using dirty tricks to steal my project. We are both reborn here. Stop pretending to be a pure white lotus. In the past life, if I Shu Yi hadn't helped you, and with that level of yours, even passing the preliminary round would be difficult, as I thought you are reborn too. So you've always known everything. Yes, Shu Yi. You still have a chance right now. Tell her to get lost, and I will be with you in the future. I am giving you a step to back down gracefully. You better think it over carefully. You're crazy. Let's go. Shu Yi, have you seen the hot search yet? Take a look quickly. A huge incident has happened. This expose post is written very skillfully. Smashed the facts into pieces and then rearranged them with half-truths and half-lies. The most malicious part is that she built herself up into a perfect victim, an orphan with no family background, naturally standing on the highest moral ground of public opinion. Meanwhile, you, with the status of the Shu Group's heir, were naturally placed in the opposing position of public opinion. I know. This trick of hers has a fatal flaw. Once the facade collapses, there will never be a way to turn the tables around again. You just keep an eye on the project business first. I'll be back in a bit. The PR department has already drafted a statement. The suggestion is to first clarify the facts, while maintaining the right to sue for defamation. In addition, we have contacted the platform side to see if they can take down the hot search first. Taking down the hot search will only add fuel to the fire. When that time comes, people will say the Shu Group uses its power to bully people, using money to silence them. Everyone don't rush to release the statement. How do you plan to handle this, son? Isn't Su Yuanting playing the victim? Then I will make her look even more miserable. Dad, elders, everyone please rest assured. Within the next 24 hours, this matter will have a complete reversal. Shu Yi, you are my son, I believe in you. But this matter concerns the reputation of the group. It's not a joke. What do you want to do? I can choose not to interfere. But if the situation gets out of control, I will personally step in to handle it. It won't get out of control. Su Yuanting plays the public opinion game, because right now she doesn't have any commercial cards to play. She can only rely on selling her misery to gain sympathy. But the fatal flaw of this strategy is, once her image collapses, there won't be another chance to make a comeback. The Shu Group is that the real estate company, the heir of the Shu family, is actually such a scumbag, daring to bully the orphan of his brother-in-arms. Has this family's conscience been eaten by dogs? Sister, protect yourself well. If it doesn't work out, just report to the police. Boycott the Shu Group. This kind of enterprise doesn't deserve to exist. Don't be in a rush. The good show has only just begun. On Chen, post the video I sent you the other day online. I've been waiting for this exact sentence from you. Post it right now. Aren't we going to wait to collect more evidence? Just drop one clip first to let them talk smack. The harder they trash talk, the harder the slap to their faces will be. Su Yuanting, didn't you like being on the hot search? This time I'll let you stay on it as much as you want. Uncle Wang's side has taken care of everything. The cameras at Hang Yuan have been pulled from the parking lot, the elevator area, and the hallway in front of Lu Jingshan's office. Pulled everything. In addition, that day at the group's entrance, the camera footage of Su Yuanting talking with Lu Jingshan's crew has also been successfully extracted. Quite complete, isn't it? That way, the timeline can be matched perfectly. Help me compile all the materials into a long article, arranged in chronological order. Each entry should be accompanied by a corresponding image and caption. The long article has been drafted. According to what you said, everything is arranged by timeline. Words and pictures match up with each other. No emotional language, just listing evidence. Very good, but don't post it yet. Wait until 8 p.m. Why? Because 8 p.m. is peak traffic time. The spread of that expose post of Su Yuanting will definitely reach its absolute peak at that time. Then a splash of cold water at the most heated moment will be the most unforgettable for people. Post it. It's starting to spread. The speed is faster than expected. Su Yuanting, you thought you were the victim. Now the whole world will know who the real crying thief is. Shu Yi, this move of yours is too ruthless. The tables have been completely turned. The crowd that was cursing you just now have all run over to apologize. They said they were blinded by Su Yuanting before. Hold on, another expose post has just dropped. Why not use the Shu family's resources for free? That idiot Shu Yi obeys my every word. That old man of the Shu family is the easiest to fool. As for Shu Yi, he's just a brainless second-generation rich kid. Someone took your long expose post and compared the timeline with these chat screenshots, only to discover that in Su Yuanting's post, the dates she claimed she was harassed. She was actually busy going on dates with Lu Jingshan. Right now, the topic two-faced Su Yuanting has climbed to the top 2 spot on the hot search. Didn't she like being on the hot search? I'll let her stay on it as much as she wants. You handled this matter very well, but there is one point you still didn't do well enough. You underestimated Su Yuanting's destructive power. If you didn't have that camera evidence this time, and only relied on your mouth, do you think anyone would believe you? I understand now, Dad. There's one more thing. This is the lawyer's letter the legal department drafted last night. It has already been sent to Su Yuanting. Defamation, infringement on reputation rights, and conspiracy to steal trade secrets, 3 charges. They are enough to make her face the consequences. Dad, Su Yuanting's dad saved your life back then. Can you really bring yourself to do this? Old Su was my brother-in-arms and also my life-saving benefactor. If he were still alive, I would risk my life to repay this kindness. But his daughter is not him. The one I owe my life to is old Su, not Su Yuanting. She has stepped over the final boundary, touching the foundation of the company. This is no longer a personal grievance. There's a piece of news you might be interested in. The Hang Yuan side issued an internal notice this morning. Su Yuanting's intern status has been officially revoked. At the same time, Lu Jingshan, through Hang Yuan's official account, has released a public statement. A second-generation rich kid like Lu Jingshan is done once he's finished playing. How could he offend the entire business world just for her? There's one more thing. The media has dug up the list of Lu Jingshan's girlfriends over the past few years, from models to internet celebrities to rich heiresses. It's a long list. The article mentioned that his birthday party this weekend will still go on as normal, and he's even bringing a new lover to attend, without mentioning a single word about Su Yuanting throughout. It's her. Su Yi, what on earth do you want? Are you only satisfied once you've driven me into a corner? Fine, can I apologize now? I will post a statement. I'll clarify that everything was just a misunderstanding. Can you tell the legal department to drop the lawsuit? No. Su Yuanting, do you think this world is run by your family? You splash dirty water when you want to splash it, and clarify when you want to clarify. Do you think everyone is a puppet for you to control? Don't die yet. Su Yuanting, in the past life you followed Lu Jingshan, having smooth sailing all the way. In this life you fought hard for him, betraying your benefactor for him and offending the entire business world for him. All you got in return was this public statement that isn't worth a penny. This is only just the beginning. What you owe the Shu family is nowhere near paid off. Jingshan, I have nothing left now. The Shu family has kicked me out of the house. The internet is full of people cursing me, and the legal department wants to sue me. You have to help me. I did so much for you. I helped you get the Shu Group's confidential documents, and I offended the Shu family for you. You can't just leave me behind. Help me. Yuanting, you have to understand clearly. That bastard Zhu Yi dug a hole and you just jumped right in, bringing a bunch of people to rummage through things, and even getting caught red-handed on camera. Do you know how Hang Yuan's shareholders look at me? Just a normal friend relationship. Jingshan, we've been together for so long. That's a PR crisis management. If we didn't cut ties, should Hang Yuan go down in flames with you? But you are not completely useless either. 3 months from now, there's a government bidding project. Hang Yuan absolutely must win it. You've followed the Shu family for so long. You must be very well versed in their business tactics. If you help Hang Yuan secure this project, I will give you a job as a project manager with an annual salary of 1 million. Are you telling the truth? Of course. You're the one who understands Shu Yi better than anyone. Know yourself. Know your enemy. 100 battles, 100 victories. This is also your only chance to turn the tables. Okay, I'll help you. This is the Su Yuanting I know. The real show is about to begin. The review board plans to meet on the 15th of next month. I've already revised the project proposal to the 4th version. The data models and risk assessments have all been double-checked. There's one more thing. An insider on Hang Yuan's side sent back news. Su Yuanting has started working at Hang Yuan with the position of project manager, reporting directly to Lu Jingshan. Seems like Lu Jingshan still hasn't given up. Recruiting Su Yuanting during this sensitive situation is clearly targeting this bidding round. As expected, she doesn't have any cards left in her hand, and Hang Yuan is her only place of refuge. She knows too many of our core secrets. Even though she did not get access to the central data, the business strategy, negotiation style, and network connections are all things she knows very well. I know, therefore this time, we can't give her any chances. Seems like she has officially joined hands with Lu Jingshan, wanting to fight a duel to the death with you at the bidding event. She likes talking big. Then I will let her see with her own eyes what it means by winner takes all. Su Yuanting, in the past life you relied on my connections to get this project, moving up in the world from then on. In this life you don't even have the qualification to pass the preliminary round. Did you think clinging to Hang Yuan would let you turn the tables? The rule of this world has always been just one. Winner takes all. You said the good show has just begun. Then I will play along with you until the very end. Young master, the person you told me to investigate has been found. Su Shang? After Su Yuanting's father sacrificed his life, this uncle is her only remaining relative in name. These past few years he's been drifting around the southwest border, doing occasional odd jobs, but most of the time he is buried in casinos. Years ago, when Su Yuanting worked and studied abroad, during her hardest times, this uncle didn't even bother to make a single call. But when I found him, he was sitting in front of a mahjong parlor. Hearing the words, "Your niece is currently at the shoe group," the look in his eyes wasn't concern, but calculation. He probably thought Su Yuanting had climbed onto a high branch, and an uncle like him could also rely on her to get a piece of the pie. Bring him here. Just say his niece is in desperate need of an uncle to step forward. Understood. 565. You must be the young master of the Shu family, right? Cậu chính là thiếu gia nhà họ Từ nhỉ? My name is Su Chang. I'm Yuanting's uncle. Her dad passed away early. I'm her biological uncle, the closest blood relative she has. I heard your Shu family sponsored my niece, giving her a job and a place to stay. An uncle like me doesn't have any talent. I just wanted to come visit her and personally say thank you. So it's Uncle Su. Yuanting did indeed intern at my company a while ago. It's just that she left later on. Where did she go? You might have to go ask her yourself about this matter. Your Shu family said you'd sponsor her. She also agreed to work at the company. But why did you kick her out? How dangerous it is for a girl to be outside. Her dad entrusted her to me before he died. An uncle like me can't just ignore it. You can ask her for the details. We just let her resign normally. As for safety, there shouldn't be an issue. It's just that... Just what? According to the situation I know, she didn't go look for a new job, but is currently living together with her boyfriend. Boyfriend? What kind of freaking boyfriend? Her dad is gone. So her marriage matters must be decided by an uncle like me. Which brat dares to touch my niece? Take me to go see Uncle Wong. Get the car. Su Yuanting, what you owe the Shu family. It's time to pay it back. Why are you hitting her with a stick? The road is hard to walk. I'm using it as a walking stick. Uncle, why are you here? You brat, you dare touch my niece. Her dad is gone. So an uncle like me will teach you a lesson in his place. Doctor, how is my son? Ma'am, the patient suffered severe trauma. Although emergency treatment saved his life in time, he is now paralyzed from the waist down. Thank you for your hard work, doctor. By comparison, it seems I was a bit luckier than you in our past life. At least I went out quickly. To be completely honest, I actually hope you live a bit longer, preferably up to 100 years old. Even if I have to pay out of my own pocket for your medical bills, it's fine. Auntie, don't blame me, my uncle did it. Go look for him. If you, a vixen, hadn't seduced my son, would your uncle have come to our door? If he hadn't come to beat my son, then my poor son wouldn't have fallen off the building. It's all your fault. You must marry my son and take care of him for the rest of your life. No, I still have to work. I have to build a career. I can't waste my life. With someone like you, a decent company won't even hire you. Don't even dream of escaping in this lifetime. Alive, you are a person of the Liu family. Dead, you'll be a ghost of the Liu family. Marriage is a free choice. You can't force me. I don't have to marry, I'll pay compensation. I've calculated it, you just need to compensate my family 30 million. Thinking back to the past life, after Su Yuanting and Lu Jingshan went public, Lu Jingshan's mother used the status of a mother-in-law to join a business interview program, showered Su Yuanting with absolute love, and pampered her like a treasure in the house. Who would have thought this pair of mother-in-law and daughter-in-law who used to treat each other with mutual respect would end up in such a miserable state today? 30 million, truly laughable. Even 300,000 is something Su Chang and Su Yuanting couldn't scrape together. Furthermore, with Su Chang's personality, he would have vanished without a trace long ago. Do we need to call the police? Where are the people from the Shu family? Your Shu family caused my son to turn out like this. And you think just hiding and not showing your face is enough? That ungrateful wolf you sponsored. Her uncle beat my son into a cripple. Your Shu family brought a wolf into the house, ruining our entire family. From today onwards, our Liu family and your Shu family are completely incompatible. Zhu Yi, I agree to be your girlfriend. Help me out. Put up the 30 million compensation for me. I'll pay you back very soon. Why on earth should I help you? Moreover, where are you going to dig up 30 million to pay me back? By dreaming or by scamming? It's definitely you. It's definitely you. You're still playing hard to get right. You clearly love me so much. In the past life, you and Lu Jingshan shorted the shares together of the Shu group and forced my whole family to death. Yet you expect me to help you? I knew it. From your attitude on the first day of work, I already knew if you've been reborn too, then we should join forces even more. Join forces to turn the tables. Forget everything that happened before, and we will live well together. Do you think that's even possible? I was wrong. It was all Lu Jingshan's idea. Besides, you've also been reborn. So just pretend those things never happened. Can we start over from the beginning? Didn't we just collapse the Shu group in the past life? Right now, aren't you still alive and well? Can't this matter be written off? Written off, Su. Wanting, there are things that can't be written off even if repeated 10 times over. What you owe the Shu family is not something that a single phrase of starting over can erase. For the rest of your days, you can pay it back slowly. To be honest, I'm a bit nervous. Just relax. In the past life, you were walked all over by Su Yuanting, not because your capability wasn't enough, but because she had the resources and connections of the Shu family backing her up. In this life, those obstacles are all gone. Just perform normally. These data have all been verified through multiple dimensions. Dear judges, before Hang Yuan's presentation begins, I would like to submit an additional set of materials. These are pieces of evidence concerning the Shu family's investment management company in this bidding project, displaying acts of manipulation that violate regulations. I invite the judges to look over it. Manager Su, the materials you provided indicate that the Shu family's investment management company during the qualification review phase committed acts of fraud. Are you sure these pieces of evidence came from a legal source? The source is absolutely legal. The audio recording was obtained through proper channels. Manager Su, the evidence you provided is indeed real. However, didn't you leave out a part? Dear judges, after I recommended Bai Mu to the head of the review board, I then added another sentence. But everything must be based on the review standards. I have faith in Bai Mu's capability to arrange things properly. Which means all of Bai Mu's academic certifications, work experience notarized. Documents and project experience have all been fully submitted. These two pieces of evidence were maliciously cut and intentionally distorted. The goal was to create chaos right at the bidding event, obstructing the review. I can testify to this. Here is the complete audio recording when President Shu recommended Bai Mu along with the historical email exchange logs. I invite the judges to cross-check them. This is impossible. When did you guys prepare these things? Starting from the day you left the Shu family. Su Yuanting. Did you think I didn't know you went to Hang Yuan? Did you think I didn't know that Lu Jingshan took you in just to deal with the Shu family? Did you think I couldn't guess that you guys would play dirty tricks during the bidding event? In the past life, you used a similar tactic to steal documents from the Shu family, helping Lu Jingshan defeat us in the bidding event. In this life, do you think I'd still give you a similar chance? Seeing that the Hang Yuan group during the bidding process provided maliciously cut and untruthful evidence with the intent to obstruct the fairness of the review session. Based on the review regulations, I declare the disqualification of the Hang Yuan group from bidding this time. Thank you, judges. Next, I would like to officially submit the final proposal of the Shu family's investment management company. Su Yuanting, in the past life, you relied on my connections to get this project. In this life, there are no underhanded methods at all. We speak strictly with capability, winning fair and square. This is the true model of the business world. Miss Su, I heard you used to work at the Shu family's company. That's a big company, right? Why have you ended up stranded in this miserable state now? President Liu, that's in the past. Please don't bring it up anymore. About the project you just mentioned. The project matter is easy to talk about. However, a beautiful lady like Miss Su can get whatever project she wants. It just depends on whether you know how to behave or not. President Liu, getting your attention is my honor. Haha, that's more like it. A person who understands the times is a true genius. Miss Su Yuanting, do you know why I separated from my husband? Because he is sick. My husband's illness is already at the terminal stage. He won't live much longer. I separated from him for 3 years, precisely waiting for him to die. Once he dies, the entire inheritance will be mine. You better handle things well yourself. You guys are stalking me. You should go get a medical checkup first. It's all because of you, Bai Mu. You stole my project, stole my life. It's really Bai Mu, the real Bai Mu. I've seen you in financial magazines before. President Bai. Can I take a picture with you? Ignore her. Your business case. Everyone in our company is studying it. Is there anything so special about it? Isn't it just doing a few projects? Acting as if nobody has ever succeeded before. Get out, all of you. Who is this? Is she crazy? I am the real legend of the business world. You guys are all a bunch of trash. Let's go, the facility staff will handle it. Haha, President Shu. Are you here to visit Mr. Liu again? Mr. Liu has been recovering very well lately. Of course, mostly thanks to your thoughtful arrangements. Humming sound. President Shu, my apologies, we've been so busy these past few days that I forgot to give Mr. Liu a bath. I will immediately tell someone to take care of it. It's fine, I know your place also has its difficulties. Our President Shu is still the one who values loyalty and relationships the most. Even his parents don't bother to come visit anymore yet. President Shu still pays out of his own pocket to bring him to our facility. You are truly a living Buddha, passionate and kind-hearted. If it weren't for knowing that this place only takes money, but doesn't do any real work, only ensuring survival but not ensuring a good life, why else would I bring Lu Jingshan here? Miss Su, after returning to her hometown, lived a lonely life with no one to rely on. Not long after she fell severely ill with no one to care for her. By the time she was brought here, her illness was already at the terminal stage. The doctor said time is running out, let's go. Su Yuanting. In the past life, you stood in the shoe group's meeting room, right in front of my parents, and read out the shoe group's bankruptcy declaration. You said there is no love in the business world, only interests. In this life, the interests have run dry. The love is also gone, and only this hospital room is left. The cycle of karma is exactly what you deserve to receive. Next, let's welcome the business leader of the year, Miss Bai Mu. Step up to the stage and deliver her speech. Thank you to the judges, thank you to my team, and thank you to our cooperative partners. Please allow me to turn towards my partner Shu Yi to propose. Tonight, let's look into the merger proposal. In the past life, I poured out everything only to get a betrayal in return. In this life, I was cautious at every step, paying back tit for tat, but unexpectedly met her. Bai Mu is not just my wife, nor is she a tool, but the person who always stands shoulder to shoulder with me. The rest of our lives is still very long. In the future, no matter how the seas change and the world fluctuates, we will hold hands and go through it together. We will together build a commercial empire of our own. It feels just like a dream. What dream? The rebirth dream. When you found me, I actually thought you were crazy. An heir to the shoe group, crossing half the globe to find an MBA student who hasn't even graduated yet, opening your mouth to ask me to lead the project. Were you out of your mind back then? Probably. But my gamble paid off. Shu Yi. Sometimes you really make it hard for people to see through you. Everything you do seems as if it has been meticulously calculated. Even your smile looks like it stepped out of a script. But your smile right now is genuine. You dummy, you don't know. Meeting you is the most wonderful and happiest thing in this life. Across both lifetimes, the thing that I never calculated beforehand was meeting you and falling in love with you. In the photos, I was receiving diamonds for Lin Chu-ying. She was smiling with sweet happiness. After the Bai family went bankrupt, Ningbing could only rely on part-time jobs to support herself. When she saw the happy smiles on the phone of me and Lin Chu-ying, she felt as if her heart was being torn into pieces. The man who originally belonged to her was now giving everything to another woman. She broke down and wailed right on the spot. From that day on, she could only use alcohol to numb herself, burying herself in bars day and night, drinking herself into a complete stupor. The ending for that scumbag was even more pathetic than Bai Ningbing's because of the accident. Since the explosion that year, no company was willing to hire him. Unable to find a job, he began to resent Bai Ningbing. It's all your fault. Why did you choose me in the first place? If you had let Fang Yuan handle the project, we wouldn't have ended up like this. He blamed all his mistakes entirely on Bai Ningbing. The two of them constantly argued and fought. The childhood sweethearts of the past had turned into bitter enemies who hated each other. That day I received a phone call. It was from the former butler of the Bai family. He told me that Elder Master Bai wasn't going to make it, and wanted to see me one last time on his deathbed. I hesitated for a moment, but still agreed. After all, he was the only person who was genuinely good to me in the Bai family. In the hospital room, I met Elder Master Bai, who was taking his last breaths. He was emaciated, reduced to a bag of bones. Seeing me, he struggled to sit up. I quickly stepped forward to support him. Grandpa Bai. Emotionally, he gripped my hand tightly. Yuan, you're here. Grandpa has failed you. I'm not begging you to save the Bai family. I only beg you to forgive Ningbing. She knows she was wrong. Deep down, she always had feelings for you. I stayed silent and didn't answer. Seeing that I didn't say anything, Elder Master Bai shed his final tear. The hands gripping me slowly let go. Elder Master Bai's funeral was very desolate, with barely anyone coming to pay their respects. I brought Lin Chu-ying to the cemetery to visit him. In front of his tombstone, I bowed deeply. Grandpa Bai. Your guidance is something that I, Fang Yuan, will always engrave in my heart. Please rest in peace. As for Bai Ningbing, the grudges between her and me are considered wiped clean from this point on. From now on, we are nothing but strangers. 2 years later, with national backing, I branched out, leaving the National Research Institute to establish my very own company. Relying on the absolute leading advantage of the Pangu battery, we quickly dominated the market. Lin Chuing resigned from her position at the Research Institute to take on the role of CEO at the company. Under our joint efforts, the company's growth was completely unstoppable. Another year passed and the company was successfully listed on the tech stock exchange. On that listing, I stood on the ringing platform of the stock exchange, with Chuying standing right next to me dressed in an elegant and graceful gown. In my past life, at this exact same place, Bai Ningbing publicly accused me, pushing me down into the abyss. In this life, I rang the opening bell with my own hands to start my own era. The moment the bell rang out, I looked at Lin Chu, laying beside me, and let out a smile straight from the bottom of my heart. Meanwhile, after the Bai family went bankrupt in order to pay off debts, Bai Ningbing had to work as a hostess at a nightclub. The once high and mighty eldest miss of the Bai family now had to sit at drinking tables, forcing a smile to serve fat, bloated men. The hardships of life and the mental torment made her, though not even 30 years old yet, look just like an old woman in her 40s. As for that scumbag, he completely lost his mind, eventually getting thrown into a mental asylum. A month after the company went public, Lin Chuing and I held a grand wedding. The wedding was held right by the seaside, and all the top elites of the automotive industry, along with prominent figures from various fields, came to congratulate us. That day, Lin Chuing wore a pure white wedding dress, looking as beautiful as a princess. Under the watch of all the guests, put the wedding ring on her finger. Miss Lin Chuing, from this day forward, are you willing to become Fang Yuan's wife, whether in wealth or poverty, in health or sickness, to love him and stay loyal to him forever? I do, she replied with a choked voice. We shared a passionate, deep kiss. Meanwhile, Bai Ningbing looked up at the screen, watching the scene of me and Lin Chuing kissing passionately, crying and sobbing so hard that her body trembled. Not until this exact moment did she finally understand completely. What she had lost was the single man in this world who was willing to love her to the bone, ready to sacrifice absolutely everything. And this man she would never find again, never ever find again. 5 years later, I brought Lin Chuing, along with our toddler son who was just starting to walk, to play in the yard of our villa. Our son's nickname was Yue, representing health and happiness. Daddy, hold me. Yue reached out his chubby little hands and waddled toward me. I smiled and picked him up. Lin Chuing sat on the lounge chair, gently watching the two of us. A successful career and a perfect family. This is the happiest ending of my life. What a truly wonderful thing.